What if I told you that the hamburger was not invented in America? What if the story of the hamburger actually begins thousands of years ago? With warriors on horseback, raw meat under saddles, medieval trade routes, and desperate immigrants searching for survival? This is not the story you think you know. This is not fast food history. This is human history, told through meat, fire, bread, and hunger. And by the end of this video, you will never look at a hamburger the same way again. Long before restaurants, long before menus, long before the word hamburger even existed, humans were already shaping the idea behind it. At its core, the hamburger is simple: ground meat, shaped by hand, cooked and eaten for strength. That idea is ancient. Thousands of years ago, in the vast Eurasian steppes, nomadic tribes lived lives defined by movement, war, and survival. They needed food that was easy to carry, high in energy, fast to eat, able to last during long journeys. And so, they did something revolutionary. By the time they stopped, the meat was soft, edible, and packed with energy. It was not cooked. It was not seasoned. But it worked. This was survival food. And this practice would unknowingly plant the seed for one of the most famous foods in history. As the Mongol Empire expanded, their customs spread with them. Trade routes opened. Cultures collided. Europe began to encounter a new idea: finely chopped meat, eaten raw or lightly prepared. Over time, Europeans refined it. They added salt, spices, onions, eggs. And most importantly, they cooked it. Now we arrive at a crucial place: Hamburg, a powerful port city in Germany. By the 18th and 19th centuries, Hamburg was a center of trade, industry, and emigration. It was eaten with utensils. It was not a sandwich, but it had a name, and that name would travel across the ocean. In the 19th century, millions of Europeans left their homelands. Poverty, hunger, war. They boarded ships bound for America. German immigrants brought their food traditions with them, including Hamburg steak. In the United States, especially in port cities, Hamburg steak became popular because it was cheap, easy to prepare, familiar to immigrants, appealing to workers. But something was about to change. America demanded speed. And then, someone did something simple. Someone placed the meat between bread. No plate, no fork, no knife, just hands. This single decision changed everything. The hamburger was born. So who invented the hamburger? The truth is uncomfortable. No one knows for sure. Several people claimed it. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, multiple Americans said, "That was me." Some say it was invented at fairs. The hamburger was not invented in one moment. It evolved, step by step, culture by culture, need by need. By the early 20th century, the hamburger was everywhere. But it had a problem. People distrusted minced meat. They thought it was unsafe. Then came cleanliness, standardization, trust. Hamburger chains emerged, promising fresh meat, clean kitchens, consistent taste. The hamburger stopped being suspicious. It became safe. Then it became popular. Then it became symbolic. It could change endlessly. Spices, sauces, cheese. But the core stayed the same: meat, bread, fire. Think about this. The hamburger's ancestor was eaten on horseback, pressed by saddles, carried through empires. It crossed continents, survived centuries, adapted to cities. From raw survival food to cooked working-class meal to handheld icon. Not invented, evolved. The hamburger is not fast food. It is slow history. It carries war, migration, labor, survival, innovation. Every bite is a timeline. Every patty is history pressed together. And now you know.